Hello, I'm here already, and thank you for the introduction you have done. I am glad to be the presenter of this webinar, 40% Ticket Deflection in 90 Days. Welcome all to this session. I am Dickson Akello, an engineer at BoldDesk, expertised in product demonstration, and I'm also a member of customer onboarding team. We help customers have the product set up to their satisfaction. But today, I will walk you through how modern support teams are reducing ticket volumes while improving customer experience. We have the chat open. If you come across any question, any feedback, or any comment, drop it in the chat. We'll be responding in real time. The agenda for this webinar is why ticket deflection matters and how it impacts organization support process. We also see BoldDesk features that form part of the modern deflection stack. We'll understand the key metrics that define a good and effective deflection. We'll have a live demonstration where I will showcase how to set up your deflection tools in BoldDesk. And finally, we are going to have a question and answer session where we'll be able to address your questions. Before we dive in, I would like to hear from you. What is the biggest support headache you are facing right now? Is it ticket overload, slow response times, repetitive questions, low CSAT? Your opinion matters in this poll. Take a second to respond to the poll posted in the chat. Okay, let me see your responses coming. We still have more time to respond to the poll. Thanks for the responses. These challenges often arise because customers don't have any easy way to help themselves. Why? Because you lack self-service options. This leads to every question becoming a ticket, adding pressure to your support team. We have seen support teams struggle because they are expected to do more with less. And at the same time, customers expect instant answers. This is a challenge in most companies, and that's why BoldDesk Deflection Stack can be your lifesaver. It shines where instant answers are needed, and it has the ability to resolve multiple questions at the same time without any struggle. Do you believe these challenges affect your entire support process? Would love your input on this. Jump into the poll and share your choice. I'll give you some moment to respond. That is nice. We have helped teams cut 40% of tickets in just 90 days without hiring more agents. What comes into your mind when you hear about ticket deflection? Is it self-service success? Is it reduced agent workload? Or is it improved customer satisfaction? All these describe the results of ticket deflection. It is therefore the process of resolving customer queries without the need of human agent intervention. This happens through self-service tools like knowledge base, chatbots, and insight guides. Ticket deflection is not about fewer tickets. It is not just about fewer tickets. It is about smarter support. Let's see this scenario. It is a Monday morning and your support inbox is already flooded. Do you feel overwhelmed by this list? You find most of the tickets are just, how do I reset my password? Or, where's my invoice? These are common queries, right? And for these queries, clients can get instant help from the knowledge base and AI agents. And that's why deflection matters for your organization. It will play a critical role in optimizing your organization support process. This takes me to the next session, where I'll discuss the impact deflection has on support operations today. Keep in your mind the tools we have in place, the knowledge base, AI chatbots, insight guides, community forums. As they provide instant help to customers, it therefore reduces ticket volume. To your support team, they spend less time on repetitive queries, allowing them to focus on complex issues. Next, with deflection, agents receive fewer tickets, and this makes it easier to meet SLA targets. It therefore improves response and resolution times. As customers find answers quickly and independently through these tools, it improves their satisfaction, reduces wait times, and enhances their experience. With the reduced number of tickets in the queue, agents feel more productive and less overwhelmed. And finally, As your number of customers increases, Deflection helps you handle more support requests without needing to grow your support team at the same rate. With this scalability, you can manage more customers with fewer support staff. Deflection is not about replacing agents, but it is about optimizing their time and improving customer experience. The goal is not just to reduce ticket volume, but to empower customers to find answers quickly and independently, leading to faster resolution, reduced operational cost, and improved customer satisfaction, and many more benefits. Let's see the modern deflection stack, which is made of key components that work together to deliver measurable, real-world results. Let's do a quick walkthrough. A customer asks, what's the return and the refund process? Since this is already documented, the system instantly suggests a relevant knowledge base article right in the help widget. If the same question comes through the chatbot, it automatically confirms and responds with the correct steps. No waiting, no agent needed for this case. This is smart, right? And very efficient. BoldDesk therefore empowers your team with smart tools for proactive service delivery and effortless ticket deflection. They are simple to set up, yet powerful enough to reduce support load and boost customer satisfaction. They contribute uniquely to the 40% deflection goal. First is the knowledge base, which is considered to be contributing to 15% on deflection rate. This is a centralized repository of help articles optimized with search and categorization for easy navigation. And next is the AI chatbots, which handles repetitive queries with instant responses and is considered to be contributing to 10% on the ticket deflection. Thirdly, we have the community forum. You can organize peer-to-peer support platform for sharing solutions. It contributes to 8% on the ticket deflection rate. And finally, we have the insight guides. These are interactive walkthroughs or tooltips embedded directly into your website or product. They contribute to 7% on the ticket deflection rate. This may be common to most organizations, while others may have unique tools in place. I therefore ask you this: which self-service tools do you currently use for ticket deflection? Please take a moment to cast your vote in the poll shared in the chat. Let me see your responses coming. Yes, please share your thoughts on this. We are moving to next step on how we can measure a good deflection. And I'll start by mentioning that not all ticket deflection is good. Remember, if your customers leave frustrated, that is not success. The real goal is effective deflection that improves customer experience. That's why understanding the deflection metrics is critical. Let's explore some of the key metrics to consider when measuring a good deflection. First, we have the deflection rate. This measures how many customer issues were resolved without needing agent intervention. Use BoldDesk Analytics to track how many users interact with your knowledge base or bot but don't escalate to a ticket. To calculate this metric, employ the formula displayed in the screen. And let's see this example. Let us say, in a week, 100 customers visited your help center or used your chatbot. 60 found answers and did not submit a ticket, while 40 submitted tickets. Therefore, the deflection rate for this case is 60%. Another metric is self-service success rate. This tells you how effective your self-service tools like knowledge base, bots, forums, insight guides are at resolving issues. To track this, use chatbot feedback prompts like, was this helpful? Or you can monitor session drop-off without escalation. If out of 80 users who used your chatbot, 50 got issues resolved, while 30 still needed to contact support. Therefore, your self-service success rate here is 62.5%. I have shared the formula in the screen. Third is the customer satisfaction. Customer satisfaction measures how satisfied customers are with their support experience, including support from the self-service tools. You can embed CSAT surveys at the end of the articles or bot interactions to capture this data. And finally, is the repeat contact rate, which shows how often customers need to follow up because their issues was not resolved at the first time. If the repeat contact rate is high, it indicates poor content quality or gaps in your sales service coverage. Good deflection means customer got what they needed fast, accurate, and without escalation. It takes measures of quality and quantity. Which of these two metrics do you measure? Your opinion matters. Take a second to respond to the poll dropped in the chat. We have 15 seconds for this exercise. Let me see your responses coming. And that was wonderful. Thanks, everyone. BoldDesk deflection tools keep your support running 24/7, even on holidays and weekends. Say goodbye to the downtime and extra staffing cost. Automate responses, resolve queries instantly, and deliver consistent customer experience without lifting a finger. Are you ready for this? Start your deflection journey today. Let's now move to live demonstration, where I'll show you how to set up knowledge base, AI agent, and see them in action. We'll also discuss the insert guides and community forums and how they contribute to ticket deflection. First, we are diving into the steps of setting knowledge base. We may have all interacted with the term knowledge base. I consider it as a centralized repository of FAQs, guides, and troubleshooting articles. It enables customers to self-serve and resolve issues quickly, just by reading and finding solutions. To set up a knowledge base in BoldDesk, first, I log in to my agent portal and open the admin module. This is where I'll be doing all the administration and configuration for the system. I search for Customer Portal under Settings and click it. On the Customer Portal settings, I select the branch to which I need to enable and configure the knowledge base. Then I navigate to the Knowledge Base tab. This is where I will enable and customize my knowledge base portal. By default, it is disabled, and I turn on the toggle switch to have it enabled. This opens the knowledge base configuration page. Therefore, I customize the banner heading and the banner description and select the banner text color. I proceed and set the banner background, and here I can choose a color option and select a specific color to use for my background, or I can select the background image option, then I upload an image. To show popular articles, the option is already enabled. Here I just need to choose the number of articles to be displayed. The system will display the popular articles based on the number of views. Proceed and select the portal view permission, either all users or logged in users. The all users option grants access to everybody, including those people who are not logged in the system, while logged in user option only restricts the knowledge base to authenticated users. Next, I provide the SEO meta title and meta description for the knowledge base. This is used to improve indexing of the knowledge base in the search engines. The Open Graph controls how it is displayed when shared on social media platforms. Therefore, to use SEO details for Open Graph title and description, mark the option and upload Open Graph image. On the article configuration, select the properties of the article to be shown, whether it is an author, whether you want to show the table of content, select your preferred options. Proceed and enable the AI assistance in KB Search to process search results using natural language. Activating the satisfaction feedback feature allows readers to rate how articles are helpful, typically through a simple thumbs up, thumbs down, or yes, no system. This feedback mechanism helps you understand whether your content is solving the reader's problems or answering their questions. Update the message for collecting the feedback and choose the vote type. Update the vote label for both the positive and negative voting. You can add up to 5 feedback messages. These follow-up prompts act as micro-surveys, helping you capture specific reason behind dissatisfaction. Instead of guessing, you get the actionable insights, whether it is outdated content unclear instructions, or missing information. Set the success message. This will be shown once the feedback is submitted. For users that have custom domain mapped into their portal URL, SEO can be set with sitemap or robot.txt. Once all the configurations are done, click Update to save them. Let's see how knowledge base is displayed on the customer portal. I click on my profile icon and select Go to the customer portal option. Here, we have the knowledge base portal. It is still empty. I'm going to show you how to set up categories and create articles. Category is the root folder for the help articles. Therefore, before you create any article, ensure you have a category in place. To set up a category, go to the knowledge base module. Then, click Create and select Category from the menu. Provide the category name and the description. For my case, I'm creating a category to hold all policy documents for my retail business, whether it is product return policy, refund policy, exchange policy, or warranty policy. Next, I select the icon to apply it to the category. I proceed and select the article sorting order based on which all articles will be sorted automatically. I then select the brand for the category. In the visibility settings, I select the audience that should have access to this category. This ensures that only the relevant users or teams can view and interact with the content, helping maintain clarity, security, and access control. With this setting, you can have an internal and external knowledge base. I then choose whether tickets should be created for any negative feedback received from the articles under this category. Once done, click Add to save it. Now, let me show you how to create and publish an article. I'm going to create an article for the return or refund policy for my retail business. This article should be able to address all the return and refund related queries. I click Create and select Article from the drop-down menu to open the article adding page. I enter the title and the description, and with the available formatting options, I can format the article to enhance readability, improve user engagement, and help convey complex information more clearly and effectively. On the article settings, I update the category if needed. I enable the comment option to allow readers share their comments about the article. Next, I set the visibility to define the target audience for this particular article. I can tag the article, set expiry to display the article for a certain period. Once the expiry time is reached, the article will be automatically removed from the customer portal. I set the status indicator to classify whether the article is new or recently updated. This helps users quickly identify fresh content and stay informed about changes in the knowledge base. On the SEO settings, I provide the meta title and the meta description. To use the same SEO details in the Open Graph title and description, mark the option, then upload the Open Graph image. I set the canonical URL to help search engines index external related articles correctly and avoid duplicate content issues. Decide whether to exclude the document from the search engine and from the internal search. Once all the settings are done, we have option to save the article as draft, send it for review, or directly publish. Once it is published, users will have access to them from the customer portal anytime, anywhere. They can read them and share feedback based on how helpful they found them. When you receive a positive rating, it is a strong signal that your self-service content is effectively meeting customer needs. BoldDesk AI search in knowledge base make finding answers effortless. Let's see this in action. If I ask something in natural language, AI instantly delivers the most relevant articles, even if I don't use the exact keywords. It understands the context, synonyms, and intent, providing quick answers and personalized suggestions to improve self-service. One more powerful feature I can't forget to mention here, the article auto-suggestion. When customers begin creating a ticket, BoldDesk can automatically suggest relevant knowledge-based articles based on the subject of the ticket. These help deflect tickets by guiding users to helpful resources before they submit their requests. Let me show you where to enable the article auto-suggestion feature. In the Customer Portal General Settings, locate and enable the auto-suggest articles option. And that's how you set up knowledge base, a self-service portal for your customers. One more thing here. Do you own a website? If you have one, don't worry. I'm going to show you how you can have BoldDesk features like knowledge base, AI charts available directly from your website. With a very simple step, you can add a web widget or live chat widget and enable knowledge base for your web visitors. For example, I have added a live chat widget to my sample website here. At the moment, it only has option to create a ticket. I want to enable knowledge base here. So what I do, I head over to the chat settings in the admin center. I locate the channel section, and here I find and open the live chat channel. From the list of available widgets, I select the widget I have embedded on my site, and here I need to enable the knowledge base. I locate the knowledge base section, then I enable it. I proceed and select specific categories to show on this particular widget. If this field is left empty, all your knowledge base resources will be shown directly from this widget. I update the changes and then see how the settings are reflected on the widget. I refresh the widget, and here is the knowledge base. I then search for the article to go through and read its content. Don't let your web visitors struggle to access your self-service resources. That's how simple you can enable knowledge base into your website. It doesn't just end there. We have one more self-service tool, the AI agent. You can set up AI agent and add it to your live chat widget. This helps to automatically respond to customer queries and escalate complex issues to human agents seamlessly. First, let me show you how to create an AI agent. In BoldDesk Agent Portal, we have the AI module here. I open it and select Agent option. I click Create AI Agent on the page that opens, and then I provide the agent name and its description. I proceed and select the brand to associate with this particular AI agent. Once this is done, I click Create option to add the draft of the AI agent. I need to choose the content for this AI agent, whether it is a knowledge base, Q&As, web pages, or files. I have the option to provide all the content or to provide specific content. In the guidance settings, choose the tone and the length to match your audience expectations. These help you deliver content that feels relatable, maintains engagement, and fits the conversation. The AI agent can be linked to AI actions, which are the actions integrated with other tools via API or MCP to fetch real-time data or perform some set of actions like order cancellation, changing shipping address, placing an order, and many more. This enables dynamic responses, automate workflows, and ensures users receive up-to-date information. On the deploy settings, select the channel to add to the AI agent. I'll skip this step and directly publish this AI agent by clicking the Publish option. I need to add this AI agent to my live chat widget. Therefore, I head back to the chat settings in the admin center. On the channel section, I select the live chat and open the widgets. I locate the AI agent settings section and enable it. Then I choose the AI agent to use. Here, I'm going to choose the AI agent I've just created. To save the configuration, I have to update all these changes. I head back to my site and refresh the page. Here, I open it and I ask a question. For example, I want to know how long the refund gets processed as per the documentation that is already published. The AI agent responds to the query and shares link to the source of information for reference. It is important to always pair the deflection with qualitative feedback. A high deflection rate with low CSAT could mean customers are not getting help. Remember one thing, good deflection is invisible. The customer gets what they need and moves on. no frustration, no follow-up. Let me share this one more feature here. No need to stress about which social media platform your customers prefer, whether it is WhatsApp, SMS, Instagram, Facebook, or Telegram. Our AI agent has you covered. It works seamlessly across all channels, ensuring your clients get instant, consistent support wherever they reach out. This is a one smart solution for every platform. It has zero delays. Which channel do your customer prefer to use? Would love your input on this. Jump into the poll and share your choice. We have a moment to share the choices we have. Once again, I remind you to use the chat to ask your questions and we'll be able to respond to them. Let me see your responses coming. And thank you for that. I'll move to the next session. We are going to explore two more powerful tools in your deflection stack. That is the insight guides and the community forums, and how these tools contribute to reducing support tickets. First, let's see the insight guides. These are interactive walkthroughs or tooltips embedded directly into your product or website. They may be videos or articles to guide users step by step through common tasks or features. They proactively answer questions before users even think to ask, eliminating the need to contact support. Let's see this real-time example. In our BoldDesk product, guides are added to walk users through setting up integrations or through other features. Before the guide, these features generated 120 tickets per month, but after launching the guide, tickets dropped by 65% in just 30 days. Why? Because users easily find videos or article guides within the interface. And finally, community forums offer peer-to-peer support platform for sharing solutions. It builds customer engagement and reduces dependency on agents. This handles broader discussion-based support, allowing users to ask questions, share solutions, and learn from each other, creating a self-sustaining support ecosystem. Let's see this real example from one of our customers. A BoldDesk customer once launched a community forum for their SaaS product. Within 3 months, 40% of the how-to tickets were resolved via community answers. Their support team saved over 100 hours per month. Together, the modern deflection stack creates a layered deflection strategy that empowers users and reduces ticket volumes without sacrificing customer satisfaction. Just imagine having all these tools set up. What's your target ticket deflection rate for the next 90 days? Less than 20%? Or do you see to have 20 to 40% deflection rate? 40 to 60%? Or do you see to have above 60%? Please take a moment and cast your vote in the poll shared in the chat. You can hit 42% and above in just 90 days by combining AI chat with the revamped KB and embedded tooltips. Before we wrap up this session, I'd love to hear from you once again. What one thing are you taking away from today's session? Feel free to share your feedback in the chat. Let me share a summary of what we have just covered in this webinar. We have covered what ticket deflection is and how to measure a good deflection. We have seen various BoldDesk self-service tools that helps in ticket deflection. I really appreciate you for taking time to join this webinar and stay up to this end. Thanks very much, and I'll now open the floor for any question or thoughts.